Hummus. Let's compare the cost of buying it and cooking it yourself. For this one, I'm going to compare the Essential Waitrose one, which is £1.45 for a tub that is 230 grams. From my analysis, I got its ingredient makeup to be 46% chickpeas, 23% water, 16% rapeseed oil, 13% tahini, and then a little bit of garlic and lemon. So comparing that to the cost of buying the Waitrose own ingredients for that same proportion of the hummus, their can of chickpeas is 59p, which gives 240 grams drained. I'm going to say that the water is free. The Waitrose rapeseed oil is £4.99 for 500 millilitres. The cooked ingredients tahini is £3.25 for 300 grams. In that tub of hummus, if you buy the ingredients, there is 26p's worth of chickpeas, 37 of the rapeseed oil, and 33 of the tahini. So a grand total of 95p, which is 50p cheaper than just buying the tub. If you were to go and cook it yourself using other ingredients, you can actually go and make it for a lot less. So if you get the Waitrose Love Life dried chickpeas, that's £1.20 for 500 grams of the dried chickpeas, which comes out to a lot more once you cook it. The Mr. Organic rapeseed oil is £5.80 for 750 millilitres, which is cheaper than the Waitrose one per 100ml. The Meridian tahini is £2.38 for 270 grams. If you cook it yourself, that is 10p's worth of chickpeas that goes in there, 28p's of the rapeseed oil, and 23p's worth of the tahini, which is a grand total of 62p compared to the £1.45 of buying the tub, which is 83p cheaper. And if you like hummus and you buy it quite often, or when you make a lot when friends come round, because let's be honest, the portion from one of those tubs isn't enough to feed a lot of people. So let's say if you were to go through 3 tubs of these in a week, that is £129.48 you could be saving in a year by making your own hummus. Hell, you might start eating more of it because it's got good fats in there, it's got good proteins, good carbs, and it's really easy to make as well. Literally all you need to do is just shove all the ingredients into a blender and blend, and that's it. Okay, if you have the dried chickpeas, you will need to pre-boil them, but you can boil a whole load in one go and just stick them in the freezer and take them out whenever you need. Or if it is easy, you can obviously use the canned ones, you can just bang in there straight away. And it is like 10 minutes worth of work. If you look at the recipes, they'll say 10 minutes on there as well. You get a can of chickpeas, you drain it, you put it in, spoon out some tahini, you put it in, you pour some oil in, and whatever spice you want to put in there, whether that's lemon, garlic, or maybe turmeric, or just other things, anything you want to experiment with, paprika. Paprika goes well with this stuff. And then you just blend it until it's all smooth. It doesn't even take that long. And that's the other great thing about cooking yourself. You can add whatever spices you want. If you want to make it spicy, add spicy stuff. Add chilies, add chili powder. If you want to make it smoky, paprika. If you want to make it turmeric-y, add turmeric. If you make it taste more like curry, cumin. Anything you want to put in there. If you want a chocolatey one, put chocolate in there. Actually, you should put cacao powder instead of actual piece of chocolate. Hell, you could try chocolate, and then you should try it and then let me know what it's like. How much you could really save in a year depends a lot on how much you do eat the hummus. But if you like hummus or you've not been buying it because you thought that it wasn't that good value, if you start making it yourself, save money, eat more of it if you want. It can be made healthy, it's fresher. You can also use other oils. I think the reason Waitrose uses rapeseed is because it has less of a taste. Like for example, if you use olive oil, it's going to leave that olive taste and some people might not like it. Could also use coconut oil. Again, that's going to leave a coconut flavor. But if you like it, then that's fantastic. If you don't, then use something else. One tip, if you are going to use coconut oil, I would say have it warmed, because otherwise it might solidify whilst you're blending it and then that make it a bit more harder to get nice and smooth. That could also change the cost of making it yourself. Either increase or decrease, because if you want to use a much better oil, if you want to use truffle oils, that's going to make it more expensive. But if you just use a cheaper oil, and I'm not saying a cheaper oil is necessarily less quality, just different kinds of oils have different prices. So if you just use an oil that costs less money, that can make the hummus even cheaper. So because you don't necessarily need to use rapeseed oil. I hope this got you in a cooking it yourself mood, where you can also grow that bank account and keep your wallet nice and fat too. Hit that bell to stay tuned to the other food analysis I'm doing, the new products that I'm trying out, and the reviews and comparisons of different things. Tell your friend who loves hummus, always buying hummus, or just loves making things themselves, just how much cheaper it can be to make it yourself, and just how much more you can do with the hummus as well, because then you can just add whatever you want. Go nuts. Add nuts in there. Comment if there's something you'd like to see me analyze. Thank you very much for watching and have a tasty day.